where the... Oh wait, I need to plug in my laptop thingy-mabobber into the laptop. My tablet into the laptop. Today is Friday, right? I'm not crazy. Okay, well, hopefully not. I don't know. Anyway, stealing back my little plush so I can use it as a little table again. Very useful. Would recommend. Definitely would recommend just taking your little plushes and using them as a little table for a drawing tablet. Anyways, yeah, I live again somehow. Magically. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Fuck, I'd kill myself. What do I even want to draw today? I have no idea. I haven't decided that. No. Okay, well, I'm gonna try my best to not let this stream go on for too long today because I do need to do some other stuff later, but we will see. Also, it's for some reason my room smells like something like toxic is burning, but like I don't know what that would be. So that's fun. If I get poisoned to death, just know that it's probably something burning in my room, except I don't know what it is and I don't know why it smells like that. It's like, how do I explain the smell? It's kind of like spray paint, but I don't own spray paint, and I don't own anything that could be like spray paint at all, like any like pressurized like spray bottle, except for like hairspray, but it's like nowhere near my heater, so I don't know why it smells like I'm gonna like die sooner or later if I don't ventilate my room. Oh well, sucks to be me. Anyways. Have I decided what I wanted to draw? Absolutely not. Never do I figure it out. It's okay. La 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 la. Let's check what I have in my sketchbook, because that might be helpful. Except all I've been doing is drawing a bunch of desserts, but you know what? A win is a win. What if I have like, I don't really know what exactly I want to draw. I could draw like a really silly little character like on a vibrant background, and that could work. Or I can like draw like a really detailed one. I don't know. I think I'll do a little bit more of a simpler character today. Just because I managed to download more games, and so I have to do that. And also, I don't really know, actually. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing, but that's should be fine, right? Ow. Ow, what the heckies? Oh well. Whatever. Let's make like a little bunny character or something. And just call it a day from there. Do I know how to draw bunnies? Not really, but that's okay. Actually, let me erase the mouth for now. I will deal with the mouth later. Okay. Meow. My OC. I have no idea. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I feel I've like done like nothing today, y'all. It's actually like tragic. All I did today was just like go to my school, but like not for class. It was for this event my club was running, except I actually checked Discord general. Oh yeah. Sometimes when I it really depends on the speaking. Anyways, but basically I went to there's this event that we had at school, right? That my club was running. And I had the stickers and I didn't bring them because I actually didn't wake up until I got a call from one of the other people in my club, and then I check my phone. Like, okay, first of all, I went to sleep at like 10 yesterday, like AM. Don't judge me too much on that part. So I missed my alarm, right? And then immediately, so I got a call, right? I got a call at like 4 p.m. basically. I checked my phone, and I keep forgetting, and then I check my phone, and it says Sour Coochie is calling you, and I'm like, girl, that's such an unfortunate username, but also, like, yeah. For context, it was a Discord call, so, you know, just her silly little Discord user. And I was like, and I woke up, I was like, oh shit, look at the time, and I was like, oh my god, I'm late for this. And then afterwards, I finally registered that it was like her name, because I was like, what the fuck do you mean Sour Coochie is calling me at 4 p.m., right? It doesn't seem like a normal event that happens to people all the time. I am also like kind of coming up with the pose by vibes right now, so I'm doing a lot of default basic posing that I feel like everybody ends up with, like, at one point or another, where you just draw, you just have like a couple default like ways you had the arms and stuff when you're drawing them. Anyways, so that's how that's going with my life. And then what else? I literally like did nothing today. I reread Turning. I don't know what that counts as. My yaoi will always reign supreme. I just keep reading yaoi. I don't know what to say about it. Right now I'm reading Kill the Villainess. Cause I actually realized that I never finished reading that one, which is fun. Did I read this? Oh, that's a list. Okay. Oh, and then I also read Not a Peep yesterday, which was fun. They're both like rereads because obviously I'm gonna reread my manhwas and stuff that I haven't read in a while. Because honestly, it's fun to just reread things when they update. And I need more chapters of Turning. I know I could just read the novel, but I don't feel like it. Plus I have like other novels that are like a little bit higher on my priorities list to read. Especially since this one's actually like continuing. can't say the same about Third Wheel Strikes Back. Wow, must be so nice to not get discontinued. Oh my god, why does a lot of manhwas that I read, they you know what happens? They get discontinued, but their novel's still there, so I have to read those novels instead because I will not get the fucking ending if I don't read the novels. Gotta love manhwas sometimes. To be fair though, I don't think Third Wheel Strikes Back is like too high on my read like novel section list. Cause I like it, but also it's like I have a feeling that it'll be easier for me to find that one compared to a lot of other a lot of other discontinued manhwa novels that I read, or that I like that I've read, like the manhwas that I read. So I'm like, at the very least, it'll always be possible for me to find Third Wheel Strikes Back, but like for some of the other ones, I'm like, if one site goes down, like everything's fucking gone, type of situation. So you know, that's fine. They always discontinue, and sometimes there's no novel. Yeah, I stream around 9 p.m. though, so it's like whatever. It's honestly better for me to stream at 9 p.m. than like earlier, really. I did start the stream a little later today because I was cooking dinner. So I was like, oh, I don't like this pose. This is a hideous pose. Hold the fuck up. Can you tell this is what happens when I just fuck around and find out? Okay, I don't like how this creature feature is being posed. I just want her to be a bunny. That's like basically the only requirement I have of this character right now. No, tomorrow is Saturday. What? Are you okay? Confuzzlement. Anyways, oh yeah, right. You are 12 hours ahead, or not 12 hours ahead. I think you're like 8-ish. I don't remember. I didn't check. Yeah, no, it is still Friday for me. Okay, well, that's, I don't know math. I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, I've just been like, I can't even say I've just been like living my life. Like I've been doing nothing, y'all. I've like deadass just been doing nothing. Like there is no life to be lived here on my end. But that's okay. I'm debating if I want to do a Uriel cosplay for the cup sleeve event tomorrow or not, cause like it would be fun, but also it would mean that I have to like wake up a little earlier to like put on the cosplay and also fix the wig. I really need to fix the wig, y'all. The Uriel wig is so dead. Anyways, but yeah, cause like logically in my head, it makes more sense for me to hand out cockroach hooks as Uriel than it is for me to do it as like me, myself, and I, like regular ass human situation. If you know what I mean, right? Okay, cool. Anyways. Oh wow, I've gotten better at drawing weird leg shapes. Huh. How odd. Pure bullshittery, by the way. This is just like, you just gotta figure it out when you're drawing. I have no clue what I'm doing, honestly, but it's okay. It's like I'm okay with just being confuzzled. You've read or interesting. But you know, if I'm gonna hand out like Yu Jung-hook as a cockroach, I might as well be Uriel, right? Right? And also, it's not like I have any like other use for the cosplay outside of like, I'm probably not really gonna bother wearing it again, so I'm probably gonna bring it back to Canada anyways, if I can, this break. So I'm like, yeah. I'll probably do it. Also, I'm gonna erase the eyes. It's not slaying the way it should be slaying. It's like just slightly unbalanced that's bothering me. Also, I'm very much aware that the head is like way too big for the body, but like just bear with it, okay? I don't know if I want how do I want the hands to be like? I can have both hands like go in like that and just be like that kind of bunny, or I can have it like more like that, but I don't like that one. I originally had it more like this, but I don't know if I like that, so oh well. Thank God I had someone I watch. That's crazy. Head should be big for hair. Well, I usually draw hair like larger than the head anyways, so there's no point in me having the head extra large. But yeah, I'm just yapping about like just random stuff right now. Here, what if we had the bunny just like do something like have her hands like evil bunny? No, I don't like that. I don't know. It does not feel unnatural, like the whole posing. I usually draw with the pose first, and then I work on the details afterwards. So if I'm drawing fan art, assuming that I'm not doing it for shits and giggles type fan art, like the Yaoi Yu Jung Hook, and Kim Dokja's, those ones I just fuck around with. But usually you would try to pose your characters in like something that feels like them. Like if you're, yeah. I usually go with the body shape, or the head and body shape first, and then I work on everything else afterwards. There are sometimes if I'm just drawing like a headshot, like if I'm just drawing the head of a character, I can immediately just like draw like all the features in if I want to, because it's not like it's like once you get it, you kind of just get like muscle memory for them. So like for example, for my main OC like that I'm using now for my my avatar, I can draw her easily. I don't need to start with like a specific part of her face or anything to draw her, because I've just drawn her so many times. And it's like I literally just like fuck around and find out with the way I draw her. Most of the time, but like I feel like for a lot of characters it's like if you haven't drawn them many times, you just have to like or if you're just drawing them like in a more complicated pose, usually you would draw the pose out first and then everything else afterwards, you know? Also, if you are adding like a character to like a scene and something or stuff, I personally prefer to also just sketch in like roughly what the background looks like to some extent, just so that it like makes more sense to later on when I'm drawing it. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm deleting this. I still want a bunny character. I just don't like the pose. I don't like any of that. Let's do bigger. This happens a lot. Yeah, some people like to start with like a grayscale like kind of could you consider it a sketch? I guess you could consider it a sketch. Like a grayscale where they just like have like all like the whole thing sketched out in black and white, but like not like lines black and white, but like shapes black and white. And then there's also like, I prefer to sketch with lines. Sometimes for like creatures and stuff where it's like more organic and I don't actually have to like stay with the human proportions and stuff, then I'm like more okay with just sketching in black and white. Backgrounds and stuff, it's easier to sketch with just shapes. So if you're like okay, I need like a building, right? You can kind of just like be like, okay, so I'm gonna have like the roof of the building like this, and I'm gonna have like this thing, and then I'm just gonna have like, I don't know, here's the door right here, here's the window, whatever the fuck. And you can kind of sketch things out like that if you're really lazy, but a lot of the times you can also start with like just lines. It really doesn't matter. Grayscale, it's honestly, you just turn the brightness off, and then you abuse all the color layers, which is mainly how you do it, I feel like. So a lot of the times at the end of my drawings, I check the grayscale just to be sure that the contrast is like half decent. But you know, it really depends, I feel like, on your process. But yeah, everything honestly ends up just depending on what you like to draw and how you plan to draw them. Also, sorry if I keep going back and forth on the posing. I am indecisive, to say the least. Usually, I feel like whenever I'm streaming, I already have like somewhat of an idea of what I wanted to draw, but I feel like today I just don't. So, just do with all this as you will. It's a little bit of a bullshit job today, but it's okay. My Chemical Romance? Yeah, I do. What are you putting on? Are you gonna like queue? Also, I don't actually know that many songs from MCR. Most of what I know, it's like people making fun of people who listen to MCR, but like in like a, oh my god, you're so emo way, but like in fan fiction. You know what I mean? Like if YN likes MCR, like that's the type of content that I'm aware of. Interesting. Okay. I was actually debating if I wanted to play a game for today's stream, but then I decided against it. Because I actually just got, what's the name? Where Winds Meet yesterday. Because I guess you can get it on mobile now, which is really nice. So I was playing it yesterday, and I was like, oh, I could stream this, or I could just play it myself. It doesn't really matter that much. But then I realized that I have to. I kind of just made myself like, oh, Friday and Tuesday streams are art streams, so I was like, whatever. Danger Days Stories of Killjoys? What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna Google that. What is that? Danger Days Story of the Killjoys. What? Hold on. What? Interesting. The art's quite nice, though. I know nothing about My Chemical Romance for like stuff like this. You're for fandoms you're not in is crazy. I don't even have OCs for fandoms I am in, dude. I hate drawing OCs for fandoms I'm in. Like, I feel like I don't want to disrupt the canon plot line in like any stories, so I feel like that's why I never make OCs for like a bunch of fandoms that I'm in, because I'm like what if that like messes, like I don't want to know how my OCs impact the actual plot of the story, because I refuse to let my OCs impact the plot of the story. I think that my OCs should be on their side of the like thing. Yeah, but like you never know, right? But I'm like, but at that point, it's like, why would you put them in the same universe? Like, unless the universe has, like, really, really nice world building, then, like, I get it. But, like, a lot of the times, it's like, people usually like to have their OCs, impact the main storyline or something, and you're just like, oh, okay, cool. And you're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't like this pose. Fuck. Sorry. This will go on for a little bit today. I'm sorry. I swear I'm trying, just really not used to stuff like this. It has definitely been a while since I've been able just to like sketch for shits and giggles. Here, what if I'm gonna change brushes first, just so I can have like a little bit more rights when I'm drawing it. I feel like a lot of the times whenever I'm drawing and I already have like a predetermined like idea of what like something that I want like the character to have a feature in, it kind of feels like it restricts like the drawing process. Like right now I'm just based, I think that the term is like I'm married to the idea of having the character like have like giant bunny ears. So I feel like every time I'm drawing it, I'm like, but do you fit the vibe, you know, the pose, do you fit the vibe of the character? For me, I feel like a lot of the times whenever I'm drawing characters and stuff, like the vibe of the drawing, like the vibe of the pose and everything has to match the character, or else everything like makes like it, or else everything just feels wrong, you know? And if I don't know if like, and it's like I didn't even create the character yet, so like why am I stressing about this? No one will know ever, but it's okay. I'm also really bad at okay, interesting. I feel like a lot of the OCs that I design, they're very colorful to say the least. So I feel like they kind of end up impacting the plot, because it's like you can't have main character hair without doing the main character stuff, you know what I mean? Me and my brightly colored hair characters. Kind of want her to be like a little bit her. I don't actually know. I think I actually thought the bunny character was gonna be a guy at first. Anyways, not the point. For a second, but it's okay. I've redeemed myself, and I'm not gonna draw a guy. That shit's stupid. I don't know how to draw like a character in this like pose. I don't draw characters from the back often. I don't know if y'all realize that, but nope. I want a magical girl. You must become a magical girl. I'm so extremely indecisive about things. I'm sorry. I also feel like a lot of the times, because I draw so much, I'm like, I can't repeat an like a pose that I've already done before. And then it's like, bitch, a human body can only move that many ways, right? And it's like, I'm one of the people who also like avoid drawing characters from the back too. So it's like there's truly only so many poses that I can put a singular like a character in before I start running out of character poses. You know what I mean? And yet I'm still like, oh no, I can't draw the character in the same pose like 300 times. No, that's crazy. Anyways. I don't know if I want the character to be more dynamic, though. That's the only thing. Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me pause the Pokemon. I don't think drawing is working out well for me today, y'all. It's okay, I'm trying. Kinda. Mildly. They're mild attempts at things, but... How the fuck do you get, like, a magical girl? I don't know if this makes sense to anybody. But it's okay. Use references? Like, I do, but like it's like the fact that I don't know what I want to make, because it's like I can use references, right? But like it's like sometimes it's like really specific poses that I want, and I'm like, how the fuck do I search for this exact pose where I want the arms at like this angle and this thing to happen at this point in time? And it's like, I don't know, it's just harder to search and stuff. Of course, I'm not crazy enough to not use references. Um, I'm just not good at figuring out exactly what I want. Ever. Be the dummy. Well, I don't have a mop. a mop with me, okay? I need a pose, but I don't have like a really long stick. So I was like, is that Phantom of the Opera? Okay, sure. Than the original version? I think it is. Yeah, it's much slower than the original version of the song. Sorry, I have the original version on like at the Spotify like version on my playlist because I do like the song. It's just like slightly slower, that is not like too perceivable, but it is slower. Really? That's crazy. I really like the original. It's so nice. I feel like I'm more surprised that you have this song like queued, but also that you've never heard the original. I love listening to the originals before. Like I like listening to covers, but I always usually search up the original afterwards just to, like, see how it was originally like made, you know? No, at least that last part was, yeah. It's very different. Huh. I don't like this hand. Do better. Head too big, everything's struggling, it's okay. I decided just to do a simpler pose just because I was like, I don't fucking know what I'm doing today. Lol. You're sat with sapphic covers? Okay. Have I been drawing too many cute characters these days? I can't tell, actually. I've been drawing a lot of chibis, but I don't know if that counts. I mean, usually they're cute. Oh, my roommate's laundry's done. Sorry, I just heard it go off. That's crazy. I'm gonna fuck around with the proportions. Should I do the cankles? I mean, they're cute, but you know, I'm not that big of a fan of cankles. Okay, well, we can just listen to it together, it's okay. Can you tell that I'm not crashing out over the poses at all? You have no proof of that, actually. I'm trying to see if I have anything in my room that would be helpful. Wait, I just realized I was late. I was basically late to I didn't wake up this morning because I was reading too much yaoi yesterday. Oh fuck. This is what my life has become. Okay, you know what? It was specifically Omegaverse 2. It's okay. It's okay. Spooky vibes? Yeah, I can tell. It's pretty... It's just a little bit obvious. This is also not how heads work. I'm like really messing up today. I don't know why. Huh. Okay. No! You forgot the question! Oh my god. You know what? If you have questions about the Omegaverse, feel free to just message me about it. Yeah, cause that's what I've become. There's also that one person on like TikTok who specifically answers questions about the Omegaverse. They have like a rainbow hat and everything. It's yeah, it's like part of their brand. I'll delete it. I'll delete it. Don't worry. Where is it? This unhealthy obsession? Okay. I'll just delete that one. Feel free to just cue what you need. What do you mean, no way? Damn. Tragic. Rest in peace. Here, I'll cue up the original Phantom of the Opera recording just so that you can hear the difference. Cause I'm weirdly surprised that you've never heard it. I believe I'm just hoping that it'll cue the actual song itself. I believe it should be this one. Give me a second. It's loud. Okay, we're cropping out the legs because I don't like legs. Legs are stupid. And this hand is way too small. Lol. I don't know what's going on. Ah! That's crazy. Oh, this is tilted. Whoops, my bad. Didn't realize that I was drawing this on the opposite side. It's okay. I hope I'm drawing the character in perspective properly. This is purely vibes based, but it's okay. I don't know how accurate the perspective is. Probably not too accurate, but it's okay. I don't think you're supposed to see over your thigh now. Well, maybe that. That's crazy. You might have to just paste in the link, not gonna lie. Should I do bunny ears? Yeah, let's keep bunny ears. I don't know if I want the bunny ears to go backwards or if I want the bunny ears to be like upwards. I kind of want the floppier ears. On the head? I mean, it is on the head, no? Here, I'll erase the human ears. What? What does that mean? Like, what? Where would that be placed? Okay, well, we're going with whatever the hell I have right now. If it's bunny anatomically incorrect, I don't really care that much, but it's okay. You get all my music? Okay. That's 1 hour and I'm still not done the sketch, y'all. Fuck. Kill myself. Sorry. I want like a creepier little creature. My bad. My model's okay. She's doing fine. You don't. Start singing out of nowhere, and you're like, "What? How did we get here? Why are we here?" You know. Um. Oh wow, these are old. Sorry. I'm like, I remember when these songs. Ugh. Oh my god. For some reason, you're making me feel old now, and I don't know how to feel about that, but okay. Sure, what the fuck. I just never know the names of the songs that I listen to, so. I don't know what type of clothes to give this. Ah! I'm gonna just blur out the guidelines. Cause I have an idea what I want for the outfit, but like I don't know if it'll look okay. Which is basically just a sack, but it's okay. If I erase the lines on the inside, can you still tell that it's in like this perspective? Not really, right? Huh. How do I do it? I actually don't know. I guess if I drew like a skirt, it would probably be like this, right? This would be like the circle section. Maybe not this long of skirt. Maybe I'll give her like a shorter skirt. I feel like the poofiness isn't the vibe today. Let's go for like the little overall kind of situation. Then I can give her pants actually. Oh my god, me drawing pants on any character? Fucking crazy. Anyways. Does it really count as pants if it's still gonna be poofy? Debatable. Like the poofy shorts. I don't like the overall suspender things. Can't tell if it's creepier for the child to have long or short hair. This one had a resurgence on like TikTok or something, right? I remember this one trending a little while ago. No, I don't like that. I don't know what's I'm doing with the hair right now. I can't keep her bald though. It feels wrong for them to be bald. I cannot eternally bald characters. Yeah. I don't know, something like that. I have no stabilization on this fucking brush, it's okay. Okay, we're doing line art today, y'all. I will have the creepy little child have elongated skirt instead. I kind of want her dress to be like a little bit like those choir outfits, you know what I mean? You're gonna make the lines really messy, I think. For the vibes. That's cute. She's cute. Trust. She's adorable. Trust me. 110%. Absolutely adorable. She's not Oh, I hope you know that I do have a couple songs queued in between that I queued, so it might mess up the vibes a little, but it's okay. Yes, actually. You could. I mean, even if you do complain, I'm not gonna listen, but like, you know, you can, technically. Oh, I forgot the ears. Oops. I decided to do the line art like really, really loosely today because I was just like, one, I don't really feel like drawing the line art properly. Also, just because I feel like it fits the creepier vibe to have like a really messy kind of just drawing than like a clean one. You know what I mean? No, literally. Like, I see, the thing is, I don't, whenever I quote don't do line art, I just paint over everything, you know? Like what I did last stream where I just like, I didn't do line art, but I just kind of like sketched over, like, I just painted over the original drawing. Because, like, I know damn well my line art is not clean enough, so. Well, sometimes, well, no, my line art can be clean if I have the energy to do it, but a lot of the times I just, like, kind of don't feel like it, so I kind of just do stuff like this instead. It's looser, it's nicer, and it's more comfortable. It's a little harder to color with, but it's okay. I'm also one of those motherfuckers who really likes their, like, trying to keep their sketch layers intact. So I don't, like, even if I were to try and do, like, the clean up the sketch and then just draw over it type of situation, I would, like, have to duplicate the sketch layer. Because I'm attached to the sketch layer. Thank you for at Nugu Promoter on Twitter for showing me this artist, though. Side note. Nugu Promoter also, just generally speaking, has pretty good song recs. And they're all like smaller Korean artists too. I'm like, I love my sketch layers. Like, I actually, I don't save any of my CSP files. So after I'm done the drawing, I export the time lapse and then I delete the file. Because I just don't want to keep all those files on my computer. Like, some of the bigger projects maybe, but like a lot of the smaller ones I just don't. So, it's a little bit of a choice on my end, but it's okay. Like, I have Inktober, my emotes, Miku, and stuff like that, but, you know. Most of them I don't. I kind of delete them after. So if anybody asks for me about my Clip Studio Paint files, I will most likely not have them. Which is a little bit weird, but it's okay. Which means if I get accused of AI, I'm cooked, chat. I'm cooked. It's okay. I usually do mine in like 1 to 2 layers, I think. Right? Three layers is only if I add the colors as well on top, I think. Or if I'm like drawing the eyes, but I always merge them down, so I don't think it counts ever. No, literally. I feel like for me, I'm pretty okay with whenever I draw like the character outfits and stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty attached to like the way the hair looks and stuff like that, so I don't usually change those. But the expressions, oh my god, I have to like redo those like 5 times because I'm really bad at drawing the faces. But also the poses also make me kill myself a little bit, but it's okay. Isn't she so doll coded? I love like creepy little dolls. They give me so much joy. Yeah, exactly. Isn't it great? I feel like people who have like I enjoy cute dolls, but sometimes I think we all need at least one little doll that's just haunting us at all times. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people nowadays are a little boring because we just don't get enough doll hauntings. Angie from Resident Evil 8, I'm assuming is what that stands. I don't know actually what R8 is. Yeah, Resident Evil. I'm not wrong, huh? Yeah, she's cute. I will say, I feel like if she had a bit more like realistic proportions, it'd be nicer. Like realistic, like porcelain doll kind of features, I think it would make her look a little creepier, but honestly, like whatever, it's cute. You can do it. If you try hard enough. You just gotta stop singing from your throat and in chest. Start singing from your head. It makes no sense until it makes sense. Trust. Trust. Yeah. But look, I guess it depends. I feel like people who talk, some people who talk in like a deeper voice can still sing in a much higher voice. But also like for guys, they can do this lovely thing called a falsetto, which is hilarious. I love it when they do that. It's so funny sometimes. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the songs, but you know. Sometimes when you force your guy friends to try and sing in falsetto, it's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. What the sick more? No, Claire. The void. The void has taken her. She's cute. I don't know what you're talking about. She's not creepy at all. She is simply a cute little girl in a cute little world, doing extremely beautiful little things like murder. I mean, they're very cute things. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, she's cute. I love her. Oh, nuh-uh. See, if I was a parent to my OCs, I'm like a horrible fucking parent. I neglect these poor OCs so much. It's okay. Girl, if we were considered parents to like our OCs, CPS would have been on our case years ago. Like the shit that I have done to my poor OCs, y'all. Well, yeah. But like, we don't. Well, technically speaking, even if. Oh, sorry. I'm typing because somebody on this on a server, because we have an Orf Cup sleeve event tomorrow. They're like, hey, should I bring like, do you guys want Big Bu? And we're like, and I was like, we can use her like a volleyball and pass her around. Um, that was the reason why I was typing. Trust. Um. Oh, you give them happy endings? I don't give them endings. I'm like, none of their stories have completed. Also known as, I'm just prolonging their suffering, if you think about it. But then I don't write more lore for them, so like their suffering is like eternal. It's a choice that I've made in my life, but it's okay. I feel like for a lot of mine, I'm My OCs love me. If they were real, they would probably find a way to kill me. Or at least, at the very least, hire hitmen against me. No, it's more funny to do it this way. Speaking of tea, I'm I try my best to not continuously go to random dessert shops because their desserts are cute and therefore I want to draw them. And I'm failing miserably. And I don't know what to do. Like it's like I don't generally enjoy eating sweets, but for the aesthetics, y'all, for the aesthetics. It's like desserts are so pretty and I'm like kill myself. See, I would draw like regular food if regular food like looked better, but they don't. And they're not fun. I don't know if it's because that I've just been generally really tired this week or not. But I feel like I've been drawing more characters with like eye bags. Or like dark circles. It generally might just be because I don't sleep enough, but and I'm just projecting it onto the characters, but it's okay. Cause I don't get dark circles, so I'm like I gotta like project the tiredness, you know? Gotta do what you gotta do. Look at how much more progress we got on 2 hours than we did on 1 hour. She's very gray. Oh well. I don't even know if I want her to be alive, so. Anyways, if you stab someone, how would like the blood splatter on you? I feel like artists should be like search similar things like writers do. Oh shit! Sorry, my bad. I almost accidentally enabled emotes only. Whoopsies! Didn't mean that. No, cause when I was drawing her, I was thinking, wow, she looks like she just stabbed someone, and she's like, hello, how we doing, you know? So I'm like thinking, like, if I were to draw her, like, basically post stabbity stab potential murderer, how would her like blood splatter go, you know? To be fair, it's not the first time where I've like have my characters stab another. Like it's pretty normal. I do it quite often in my drawings. And I mean that like the not in the least like I want to stab a bunch of people way, but like, you know, it's just an easy way to kill people in drawings. You just pew pew them. I don't like guns because I find them aesthetically kind of stupid. Which is a little weird. Like I feel like it's kind of a loser move to like shoot someone. It just feels a little boring. Oh, that's true. But at the very least, if you have to stab someone, you have to stab them from the front, right? Or like I'm assuming, well, at the very least, you're putting your hands out in the front to some extent, so there'd be some splatter onto your body, right? Well, yeah, you could backstab, but like you're not gonna stab someone using like your like hand like stabbing backwards, right? Like you're gonna have to use your hand going forward usually, because that's like where you get better range of stabbing. So the blood would have to splatter onto you at one point or another, like outside of just your arms. Okay. But then you also have to consider here. I genuinely do consider this whenever I have to draw blood splatters. Where like with cloth, right? With the clothing, it's like is it a water repellent like type of cloth where the blood can bead together and then drip off, or is it like cotton where it can like soak into this clothes, you know? So like maybe there'd be like parts of the clothes that are soaked, you know, and maybe it's like not the blood stripping and it would just be like soaked into the clothes. Um Anyways, if you guys plan well, no, don't plan to kill anybody. But in theory, if you want your characters to kill anybody, don't shoot them because it's boring. Like unless you're specifically in a world where they have like those fancy little sci-fi gun stuff, then yeah, go shoot people. But like if you're doing things like if you're doing like like I don't know, even like modern day, it's like don't shoot someone, make them stab to death, poison them, like be normal, do better, you know. I feel like a lot of my characters they end up in a vaguely European setting because I read a lot of vaguely European like manhwa, like romance fantasy manhwas. Um, but you know, well, yeah, shooting people to kill them is boring. Shooting people to fight them, whatever, I don't care that much. But like shooting people to kill them is like kind of boring. Like if you're gonna kill someone, be creative about it, right? Like you might as well, you might as well prolong their suffering. Yeah, you gotta pass because it's sci-fi. Um, But I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if you want to kill a person, you gotta kill them more fun. Don't be basic. Don't be a basic OC murderer, guys. You can give them a bow and arrow. You can give one of your characters a scythe, even though it's like literally impractical as fuck to wield. Like, there's so many more fun ways you could kill somebody. Like, I guess in real life, not that I would kill anybody, but like guns are practical, I guess, especially if like a character wants to like, or I guess if a person wants to like hide their tracks and stuff, like there's a lower chance of you getting caught if it's like a gun than you getting caught if it was like a sword. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, in real life I get why people use guns more, but in a fantasy setting, like, nobody gives a fuck about the guns. Like, come on, shoot them with other things. Shoot them with a slingshot through the head. Who cares? Who cares about the logic? I probably shouldn't be talking about just murdering things right now, but like, you know. We're talking about drawing. Disclaimer, this is all fictional. Yeah, like usually I feel like in sci-fi settings, it's like, they usually have like larger scale battles than like, with, whatever the fuck I have, where it's like, I have a much smaller like cast of characters, so it's like, if you're gonna kill off a character, you kill them off more fun. Or we can pull a Detective Conan and just make it really, really convoluted on how the killer killed the victim, and then you have like 3 episodes of just trying to figure out how it happened. You know what? When I went back to China, I was talking to my aunt about drawing and stuff, and she was like, "Yeah, like, do you like relate yourself whenever you're drawing?" And I'm like, "Sometimes, but it really depends, cause it's like sometimes when you draw too many depressing things, like it's like, yeah, it's like you know when you're drawing things based off your mood and you're like killing off all the characters for fun, but then if somebody asks, you're like, no, not really, um." And it's sometimes a girl just wants to draw blood, you know? And like, I don't know. No? It's like when you're happier you draw happier things, right? That's a thing. Usually I don't know. I feel like that's usually what happens. Which is why I feel like bent art exists. But like sometimes you're happy but you still want to draw a character crying because it's just fun. Yeah, exactly. It's because your characters are like a little bit part of you that you're just like slightly relating to them at some point or another. But sometimes it's like if I'm killing off a character or if I want to make them sad, it's like less because I'm sad, it's more because I want the character to be sad, so therefore I need to emphasize, I don't fucking know. You know what I mean, right? With the character um to be able to like play them, to draw them properly. Sympathize, probably. Probably one of the words. Yeah, I don't know, something. I just can't pronounce it. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like that's how I'm like sometimes it's like sure I'm not the one dying, right? Like I don't feel like I want to die, but like I want my character to feel like she's gonna die. So therefore I need to get my mood to be similar to hers so that so I can draw her more realistically. You know? Which is also why a lot of the times I draw my characters with a really blank expression because I'm not sure what exactly I want their mood to be in, or like I just don't feel like trying to figure out their mood at the moment. Um, which is why it's quite fun when I do have a little bit more expressive characters, because you're like, girl, what the fuck are you on? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Yeah, exactly. Little bits and bobs of personality. That's the fun part about OCs. You can just kind of like do whatever you want with them. I feel like from yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, my Sona, I've made her like a really long time ago, and basically I just change up her design based off of how I feel sometimes. Um, and it's like for this one, I don't give her a personality. Like Curry herself doesn't have a personality. Her personality is literally just whatever I want her personality to be at the moment. Which is why, like, when I was younger, where I had questionable abilities to regulate my emotions, I drew her much more like stoic. Like she was very much like a ignore the hanging duck. Don't worry about it. Um, like I drew her much more like with like this type of expression more, because I was kind of just like bored all the time, and I was like, I don't know what exactly to feel with my character. So I had her very much like more just like bored vibes, apathetic to like the existence of the world, but it's okay. And one of my friends said she was a tsundere, and I said, kill yourself. So anyways, but now I'm like, I'm gonna make my character a little happier, because I find it's cute. Well, one is it's I find it cuter, and it also makes more sense for streaming and stuff. It's like nobody really wants a really sad OC. But also I find her cuter like this. And I feel like as a person, I am like much mildly more functional than I was back in middle school, which hopefully is a good thing. I feel like I'm just more shameless than I was in middle school. Middle school, it's like a lot of times I feel like you're just like always thinking about like what other people are thinking about you, because that was just like a thing back then. It's like, oh, you're in middle school, you're like general stress levels, and like you're going through puberty and all that. So like you're always thinking, oh my god, like everybody around me in class is like judging me, blah 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 blah. So you're like, okay, we gotta like lock in, we gotta be nonchalant and shit. And then once you kind of just get freed from that shit, you're just like, okay, well, now my personality is absolute bullshit. I truly am just like a bullshit person now. I just do stuff, and I'm cringe, but it's okay. It's fun to be cringe. There's still some people nowadays that I know who are very nonchalant, and I look at them like, y'all, be a little silly. Be a little sillier. I see so many people, like, I see so many freshmen come in, and they're very, like, nonchalant, and I just look at them like, y'all gotta be more cringe. Y'all gotta be more silly. Exactly. Like, whenever I talk to them, I'm just like, who am I talking to? Am I talking to you? Or am I talking to, like, your, like, nonchalant personality thingy-mabobber? Like, do you have interests? Do you have, like, hobbies? Like, what are you? And it's so awkward. So, like, there's certain people, who, like, I talk to sometimes, like, I have to talk to for, like, some of my classes and stuff, and every time I interact with them, I just like, when I leave the interaction, I just start questioning like everything in the world. Like, who did I just talk to? Did I even talk to a human? And it's just like, it just feels uncomfortable to like have a conversation with them sometimes, because of how just like conceptual they feel. I just do whatever, you know, like, yeah, exactly. It's like, what the fuck do you do? It's like, oh, what are you planning to do on the weekend? Just a little bit of this and that. This and that? What the fuck is this and that? What the fuck does that mean? Are you gonna go touch grass? The fuck? It's okay. Exactly. And then you would see like, oh, what are your interests and shit? And then they would pull up with like whatever is currently trending. Like I see some people, like some people who I see with like Labubus and like Sunny Angels and stuff. I'm like, yeah, and then they always drink like matcha and stuff like that. I'm just like, girl, are you a person or are you a trend? Like, truly truly, there are some people who I look at and I'm just like, I don't want to interact with you because I don't feel like you're a person. Like, I feel like you just don't know what is going on. Like, like some people, like, I get that they really like it, but it's just like, some people are just like always chasing trends, and I'm just like, ugh, uncomfortable around them because it just feels like I'm like not talking to like an actual person sometimes. But you know, normal struggles that everybody has dealt with, right? Stop trying to aura farm is so real. My little pony, my little... I will say, I feel like the older you get, the more you realize like how many people you're just like not able to vibe with, like at all. It's so strange. I don't know why, but it's just like there's just so many. There's like some people which I'm like really comfortable with, but there's also some people that like every time I talk to them, I'm just like slightly uncomfortable, and I'm just like I don't really want to talk to you, but like I know I have to, but it's okay. Anyways, fine. No more stupid Pokemon songs.
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you shared its magic with me. Big adventures, tons of fun. I'll be full heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness is an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. To have my little pony, to know you are my very best friend.
I love ponies. This gives me so much joy. Ah! Every day I wake up and My Little Pony will sometimes play throughout the day in my head. And it's fun. Wait, you know what I should cue? Wait. Chat, hold on. Y'all, this is so peak. Very slay. I love kid song intros. Oh shit, this is loud. I forgot about how loud that started. Also, Ever After High, also very peak. We're just going through the kids shows now that I watched. Ooh, interesting. That's so nice. I wish. Darling Charming. Yes. Yes. Don't worry. I get it. I love Darling Charming. She's so pretty. I will say, my favorite Ever After High character was definitely Charisse. When I was watching. I don't know, I just like her. I think I just found her really pretty. Charisse and I think Kit. If I say Charisse and Kitty, does that mean I just like the look and animal characters? Man, okay. Fuck you! I knew I was gonna get called that from saying that, but you know. Fuck! It's okay. They were dead ass my favorite characters though. I will say I did just really like the Wonderland. I really enjoyed the Wonderland characters, just like generally speaking. But I feel like a lot of people did. Like Lizzie Hart's very slay. I honestly the whole Wonderland arc was so peak. The bunny girl, yeah, she was very cute. You know what I needed less of in the show? Men. A lot less of them. They're so ugly. Like nobody gives a fuck about them. I don't care about Dexter Charming or like Daring Charming. Like fuck them. Also, fucking Hunter's hair, disgusting. I hated it. Like what? Like how did his ass beg Ashlyn? Like Ashlyn is so pretty, so hot, so beautiful, so great. And then you see the guy that she ends up with. Like girl, like choose better, do better. Like genuinely, and also how the fuck did Dexter have two girls like him? Like, wait, actually, did he like? I can't remember. Did he like Raven or did Raven like him? I don't remember. Probably the other way. Probably he liked Raven. I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, he liked Raven, and then Cupid liked Dexter. But like, guys, Cupid, you could do better. Like you don't have to fall head over heels over this motherfucker. Like, come on, girl, come on. Lock in. I'm just saying. I have a lot of opinions on Ever After. I was gonna queue up a Winx song, but I wasn't sure which one. Cause I'm like, do I even remember what the intro was? No, I don't. Right? Like, what did they have intros? I don't remember. I feel like I never remember listening to it. Here, I guess we'll find out. Do I know this? Or is this... I guess that is the first season's intro, but I don't remember this. I deadass do never remember the song existing. Yeah, I genuinely never remember this. Yeah, it's okay. You would have realized you were gay a lot sooner. Damn, really? Would have never guessed. No. I assumed you were gay. I assume most people are gay. That is actually the default that I go with, and then everything else that happens later is not my problem. I'm sorry. I genuinely think that everybody is gay until like I deal with it later on. You know what I should add? I should add this. Okay, well, this song goes on for way too long. I don't know why it's like
Time for
Bubble Guppies! Damn, that's crazy.
read it. It says it's time for Bubble Guppy.
Yeah. This I'm a 5-year-old at heart and it's great. This is the shit that I'm into as a kid. I loved it. Bubble Guppies also does have like some like bangers though. Which episode is this one from? This is what this fucking stream is. Just a lot of strange music. You're off-handed. Interesting. That's crazy. No, that checks. Assume everybody is a lesbian until proven otherwise. Maybe she too is a lesbian and that's why. Yeah, maybe she too is a lesbian and she can just clock y'all. That's usually what happens. You just kind of get clocked by the others. And it's great. It's kind of funny. Okay. Okay, I think we're done with kids songs. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That was a lot of kids songs. Well. I don't know if I have any others though. Okay, I guess we're going with Frozen then. Thought you were tolerant homophobe is crazy. What do you mean by a tolerant homophobe? What? That's so odd. You were homophobic but still hung out with them is crazy. Never heard of that one before in my life, but okay. How do you like look like a straight person? I'm confused. I don't know what you look like in real life, obviously. And I'm like still like usually if you're in a group of like gay people, all of these fuckers are gay. Like sometimes there's like the token heterosexual, but like usually not, I feel like. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm confused. Usually the gays attract towards each other like little magnets. Strange little gay magnets. Cause I'm like all my friends, I think actually except for like 1 or 2 people, it's like they're all gay. Like like I know a couple of like hets, but like you know, most people that I end up talking to, they're either gay or they have the same interests as me, and those are the only people I really tolerate. Like if they're straight and they also have like no interests that are like remotely similar to mine, then I'm like, ooh. Not even like remotely similar, it's like usually the ones that I'm like brain rotted about like sometime in my life, that I'm like, okay, now you're my friend. But you know. Okay. When you see a gay person, there are signs. Hello. Welcome. We're just talking about like people getting a picture of your fit. Okay. A tolerant homophobe is still such an odd thing to be called. But okay. For me, like I know some people who have like the little pride pins and stuff to like show what they are. But like for me, I've like never bothered to get one because I like the colors of the lesbian flag. It's just I still find like the pride pins kind of tacky. I just don't like them. They're all kind of boring to me. Not gonna lie. So never planning to get one of those, but people still fucking clock me so fast though. I wonder why. Then I remember how I look in real life and I'm like, yeah, that checks. That's My little pony, friendship is magic. Okay, have fun with your movie. That's fine. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here. Oh, I fucked up. Whoopsies. Okay. I will check. See, I get it. Loading screen stance. Yeah, I can tell. Interesting. Yeah. I kinda get it. Like the librarian comment, but like I also don't get it. I'm like, the librarian fit is slightly different, but it's okay. Anyways, guys, presume people are gay until proven that they are straight. Because it's easier. At least if you're already gay, then, you know, you kind of attract them anyways. So. Wait, hold on. No, I need to blend this. Oh, JJ. Blur. I feel like my blurring's not as slay right now. Ah! Fuck! I keep doing that. How do I keep doing that? Bruh. I'd kill myself. Little shits keep moving around. Yeah. That's crazy. Some people's gaydars are very weak though, even if they are gay. It's kind of funny to look at. Actually, I feel like your circle should be a little smaller, you know what I mean? Bruh. That's crazy. Anyways, y'all, this is my favorite part of these type of drawings, the blood. It gives me so much joy. I love killing my character. I love killing characters. Even off screen. Nuh-uh. It is objectively a very fun part of the process. You can use like a blending tool to like just like flick a little bit of like the blood off. out into like the clothes, so it feels like it's like more like melting in there and stuff. And obviously the parts that are more concentrated will be a little bit more red. You know, when you draw too many cute drawings, you're just like, I just gotta like fuck one of them up a little bit, you know? That's kind of how this drawing ended up being. Because I was originally gonna do like a very cute like little rabbit OC, but we can see how that turned out, which is not well at all. But you know, she was originally gonna be like very pink and very cutesy. Right? Exactly. She's still very cute. But like cute in like a mildly more fucked up way. But it's okay. Just a little bit more fucked up. It's okay. I do also usually like to add at least like 1 or 2 splotches of blood onto the face, just so it shows that like they're a little bit closer to the victim's blood than they thought they would. So, you know, just like a couple of splooches there and here and there. It's quite nice to add. Fish. Ha! A little sillier. I'm not doing that though. I don't like that. Very cute. Thank you. Isn't she just slightly a little silly? I wish I can. Okay, I might just do a chromatic aberration on this instead of the whole layer, because I feel kind of bad for doing that. Or does it not work unless I do like the full thing? I mean, aesthetically it's nice, but I just like want to add more stuff to it, so. Here, let's just do that part later. I kind of want to give her like a cute little trail of blood behind her, because I think it's cute. Yeah, exactly. She's very whimsical. Very joyous. Very cute. If you're wondering why there's no footprints, it's because I don't want to draw it. Not because she doesn't necessarily have feet. I haven't decided if she has feet yet. Or if she's just kind of weirdly floating around. Shit. Just a little bit. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Not me. I can make her purposely grainier, but I don't like that. What does sharpen do? Oh, that's weird. Okay, I don't like that. I don't know. I feel like I didn't really think about the trail too much. I was just like, I want to add like a trail of blood to some extent. But it does kind of look like her dress is smearing it, but I guess it doesn't necessarily always have to smear it, which is why there's little drips on places as well. What else can I do? What else can I play with? What is this? What was this for? Why do I have this brush? Hold on. I don't know. And I don't want the snowflake brushes. I have a bloodstain brush, but that's just kind of stupid when I can just draw them myself. I'm better at drawing it anyways. Just gonna make her eyes a little brighter in color. Oh my god, did they delete all their old covers? I'm so sorry, dude. Bro, that's crazy. Anyways. I think I'm done with this drawing. It was a little bit of a silly moment on my end because I was just like, I don't know what to draw, and then I just did this. So, you know, do with this information as you will. Do with the drawing as you will. Will I give her lore? Probably not. If I do, she'll probably be in the same universe as like Rima and Talia, I'm assuming. Based off vibes mostly. I should draw something else. No, it is 12 a.m. I'm gonna go play games. And I technically still have an essay that I need to write, so you know, it's a little bit of a silly moment on my end. But yeah, anyways, good night. I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna try to, do you want to raid somebody? We can raid someone. I don't really care.